Hello and welcome everyone, duckyobrien here, and today I'll be going over a game called Dog Duty. Dog Duty was developed by Zanardi and Liza. It was published by SOEDESCO. It was released onto the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, the Nintendo Switch, and the PC on September 17, 2020. There's a current MSRP of $14.99 on PC and $19.99 on consoles. It was released a day earlier on the PS4. Of course, this is all specific to the North America region. It may vary from region to region. And as I want to get into it, this is basically an old school retro tactical, like almost like an RTS squadron kind of game. Want to get into it? I'm going to start a new save file as always, and then I'll load up my maxed out one and show you guys what the game is like. I did get all the achievements. It took me roughly 8 hours because one of them is pretty hard. And you can hold down right click to speed through cutscenes. Alright, so one other thing, I kind of put the sound on low because it's pretty loud, and also I put the dialogue volume on low, but I'll raise it a little bit.
Anytime on it, sir. Good as done.
Because every time you click, they say something, so.
Moving on. Already there. Oh, hang on. Moving on. Already there. Do your
There's
work.
explosive barrels that you can shoot. You can start a chain reaction. You can also position them.
It's good to go.
There's hostages that you rescue. I'm gonna raise the volume a little bit more. It's Ali. A little too low, but that's how I like it for this game because the sound is a little bit grating. So here you can control up to 3 people. Each of them have one special ability. This is their health bar. You can move them individually or together. So I'm gonna connect. Oh, I wanted to show his special ability off. It's pretty cool. He goes in a straight line and does really high damage to everyone. It's really useful. I would highly recommend it. Alright, so this is your inventory. You can press I to access it and swap out items if you want. You can just click on it. Grenades are really handy, especially the Molotov. No. Okay.
Someone's gonna pay. Moving in. Confirmed. Wait. What's over here?
Oh, it was about to get super loud there for a second. The audio mixing is a little weird in that some sounds are like really low and some are super loud.
Boy, on the move.
You see what I'm saying there?
Alright. Positively.
Alright, that's enough, dude. I'm gonna lower the dialogue back to 0. Alright. Okay, that should be a little bit more better now, but yeah, sometimes they drop money, sometimes they drop health. You can use the mouse or the arrow keys to move the camera around. Let's skip through this. So his special ability is shoot faster, which is what you want. His abilities heal everyone. Now, this game is a little bit buggy. Sometimes the heal ability doesn't work. I don't know why it happens. It's hard to replicate, but I'll lower it again. Sometimes your units got deselected, incredibly annoying, but alright, here we go. And if I do this, there's massive damage, and he's in position to do close range fire on him. Oh, I meant to shoot this. So that's basically like the tutorial mission. And then you can go into the overworld. You can add turrets to your car later if you want. So I'm gonna go over the map real quick. The game sort of explains it, but I'm gonna show you guys what to do. Otherwise you're just gonna be driving around lost. These flags are optional objectives you can do. Your goal is to go to each of the 3 zones and then beat the boss, and then come back and beat the main boss here. Each area has a series of zones that you can capture if you want, and those zones will give you passive bonuses. Like, let's say one will be, oh, enemies don't have armor anymore, or oh, enemies won't have special weapons, there'll be less reinforcements, etc. There is slightly noticeable. To me, it's not really that noticeable if you do it. I'm gonna go ahead and spoil a secret achievement. There's one where if you beat each of the 3 zone bosses and then go directly and beat the last boss, you get a secret ending without doing any other objectives. You just go straight to the boss. I'll show it off later. I'll have a guide on that pretty soon. Alright. So there's some cheeky humor in this that I like. I think the writing is a little bit on the weak side, but the humor is pretty good. So Octopus Commander is the bad guy. It's like, when does he bake? I know a guy. Like, you have Wi-Fi? Oh, and then there's other more dad jokes later when you meet the bosses. So his Commander Octopus's whole plan is, I will defeat these mercenaries, and everyone will know that I am the boss man. I'm like, that logic seems very flawed. Here talking about you. Octo Tank, Octo Jumper, and Octo Plane. There's another achievement if you go and ram into this guy and you keep talking to him at the very beginning without doing anything else. I don't want to talk to you no more. It's a Monty Python reference. You gotta do it a few more times, and then they'll start throwing garbage at you. I wish they launched a cow. That would have been great. Throw useless junk at those dogs, and they start throwing garbage at you. You don't take damage. Alright, from here you can go into any of the 3 zones. There's some secret side areas here. I can show off a few. I don't want to spoil all of it in case anyone wants to figure it out on their own. That'll be saved for a guide video, because that's not the purpose of this video here, just to give people an idea what the game is like. So you got some little side areas here. Got some loot. Yeah. It's a little bit of a secret because normally you can't get out of your car unless there's a zone. Okay, we'll go to one of the zones. I'll show it off and then we'll call it there after I load up my main save file. The map feels kind of large, but it does generally tend to go in one direction. This is the loading screen. So let's see, do I have enough money? So I usually get a sniper rifle, it's very handy. Anyways, this is the store, you can go in, you can buy weapons. These are weapons for your vehicles, you can fit 2 per turret. So if you buy this, you can stick another gun on the turret. It doesn't have to be the same one. Molotovs and stim packs are incredibly handy, especially for the last boss fight. The strategy is to farm vehicle fights for easy money. You want around $1,000, and then you're gonna buy half of that, roughly half of that, on Molotovs, and then the other half on stim packs. You want to lean more heavily towards the Molotov side. You can sell anything. This is your squad. You're gonna get other teammates that you can rescue from hostage locations, and then drag and drop them onto here. You can this is where you kind of add a turret. Okay. Generally just want them in the front. Increase the sound again a little bit. Okay. So these vehicle fights, you can fight them normally like this. There might be a button prompt. Doesn't show up all the time, but there we go. It's left alt on PC. Now you can fight them like this, and instead of your boat HP, you just have these characters, and this is a lot easier in killing them because your boat HP is pretty low. You don't have to kind of dodge these missiles. Sometimes they throw a bomb on your boat or a car or etc., and then you have to disarm it before it explodes. There you have it. Sometimes you get $200. It's a really easy way to farm money without, you know, triggering any achievements or missing achievements. So here you can see there's the first point coming up here. There's another one here. There might be a few over here. Let's go do this one. It's a really easy way to cheese it is to have sniper rifles, position them in the front, battle the ship, and then just kind of like position them here so they can shoot him like this. Yeah, you can still fight, and the benefit of this method is that you will not trigger reinforcements. Anyways, before I go do that method, I don't have sniper rifles, so I'm just gonna go in and do it. So as soon as you land, reinforcements will come, and they will lessen when you clear more of these side objectives. Okay. The driving in this game does not feel good, by the way. Okay, just see this massive damage there. This guy is really powerful for a reason. There's like a narrative element for that. Narrative reason. I'm not gonna spoil it again, but if you get the side ending, you'll know why. So we have side objectives here. We have to destroy 6 boats and 1 satellite dish, and this area will be cleared. Now, sniper rifle is really handy because it outranges almost everything. So you don't want all sniper rifles because the damage output is pretty low. You heal here, yeah, you heal this time. Oh, he's already dead. Alright. These are health packs. You can use that to heal up your team member. Just one though. It's very easy to die in this game, by the way, so I would recommend playing carefully. Always have some cover. Alright, so we did all the objectives. Now, if there's some guys left, you have to kill all of them. But here, the enemy reinforcement power is almost nothing now. So when enemy reinforcements come, there'll be less dudes. Again, I don't really notice a difference. I would not recommend staying at the starter zone. If you keep pushing into the map, the reinforcements should take a while to get to you. Alright. So if you want to get all of them, you can. You don't have to. We can get this side area here. Let's gonna go straight for the boss. Probably gonna die a few times because I'm a little under-equipped, but we'll see what happens. That's how I got the secret ending achievement. Again, you have to beat all the bosses without capturing any objectives, and then go beat the final boss. Anyways, the driving is a little janky. You tend to get stuck on things. I wish it was more slippery and that when you hit something, you just kind of slid off of it instead of stopping the vehicle entirely. But yeah. Yeah, you don't have to get any objective if you don't want to. You can just go straight towards the boss. Usually the boss is located at the end of the map. Again, it's pretty linear in design. There's some like dead ends and etc. But by looking at it, you should be able to figure out where the boss is. Okay. Again, normally I would have extra sniper rifles, have all of them equipped with sniper rifles at the front or the back of the ship, position them here to get rid of as many guys as I can, and then go in, but since I don't have that right now, I'm just gonna go in right now, normally. Can I go in this way? Yeah. This guy does massive damage. And I turned off the voice because it was very annoying. So that exclamation mark, those are the reinforcements coming in. Right here. So they're gonna push up on you, that's why you gotta keep going in. I need to heal. Check for the barrel. Couldn't get there. That's fine. Okay, let's see if I can do this without dying. That worked out pretty well. Oh, machine gun guy. Alright, let's watch out. Oh, okay, no cover. Run for your lives. Oh shoot, I'm gonna die here. Now when they're dead, you can revive them. Do I have any stim packs? Oh, thank goodness. Swap this out. I'm gonna have to use my Molotov. I don't want to waste it, but I have no choice. Okay, you want to save your Molotovs for the last level. Yeah, they're up now. You know what, let's just make it easy for us then. Let's do this. That poisons them. Okay, gonna play a little risky here. I wish I had sniper rifles. They're very handy. Smash the heel. Run back, you fool! Oh, reinforcements are behind us. Let's keep pushing forward. And this is the boss here. Tremble before the Octo, playing more like Octo, lame. Oh, jokes of that magnitude. How did they do it? Alright, so the first boss fight is pretty straightforward, but... Okay, I really hate how... Again, there's like... Somehow your units get deselected. Oof. There you go. What the heck are you guys doing? Shoot. No, actually, I'm just healing ability. Flamethrower hurts, so you actually want to dodge that one. Yeah, the weapon range sucks. I wish I had better weapons. They should be dead now. Yeah. I turned off the dialogue because there's just too much every time you click, and the audio mixing is not good on it. There you have it, we beat our boss. Again, it's some weird like polish issues. It should center on the players, but it centers near the flag. Yeah, it's a little rough. And you do this 3 more times. And that is the game. You can beat it in roughly about 4 hours or so. The last fight is definitely hard. The train one. Again, the key is to use a lot of Molotovs. You want to clear each section until you get to the train. And then use the Molotovs to keep the reinforcements from coming in. You can have one dude disarm the thingy in the middle. I don't want to give more deets than that because I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, that's pretty much the game. Now you can go and get all these other side objectives. It does make a little bit of an impact. Again, I beat this with both all of the side areas conquered and none of them, and it was only a little bit harder, so it's up to you. I did it because there are achievements related to that. So you know, of course I got all the achievements. When I go to the main menu, I'll load up my main save file. So, you know, got this cat lady. Pretty cool side abilities. Yeah, I got my truck tricked out. Oh, you have a little mini octo card. That's a side thingamabob. So, that's pretty much it. I have everyone with sniper rifles. It's very handy. This is my equipment right now. Armor will give the player character like an extra bar, protecting their health. It's really handy. You can sell your weapons here. I have all these teammates. By far the handiest kind of setup that I had is the shield lady and the recharge dude. You can run this guy too. I've been liking him more and more lately, but so this lady plops down a shield and there's the cooldown. This guy will refresh all your cooldowns and then you can do it again. And this is very handy because you can just go and make cover and have all 3 people with sniper rifles just shoot them and they can't really touch you. And if you need to heal, you got 2 heals up if you kind of space them out. And then the refresh ability recharges so quickly. But yeah, that's pretty much the game. It took me again roughly about 4 hours to beat, and then around 8 hours to get all of the achievements. There you have it. There are some bugs. I'm gonna show a bug real quick. There's an area where you can just fall off the map. Right here. Let me see if I can replicate it. I don't really know the padding to take. There we go, yep. And then we're falling through. Yeah, there's some other weird bugs. This one is whatever, because you know, if you go there and fall off, that's kind of on you. There's no reason to drive through a wall there. But I like the bug where the healing doesn't heal everyone, or the refresh ability doesn't refresh all the abilities. It's a little bit frustrating at times because you can die. There you have it. Well, thank you for dropping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully it gave you guys an idea what the game is like. And hopefully you enjoyed what you saw. If you have any questions, comments, things you'd like to see or for me to cover, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And as always, hope you guys are staying safe and sane out there. And catch you guys next time.